These are one of the biggest problems we have in relationship before you get married to people. You see a lot of men putting in their investments in a woman, and when a woman refuses to marry them or refuses to date them, they begin to rebel, they become evil, they begin to do the things that are not supposed to be done. You are not supposed to invest where there is no commitment. You are not supposed to invest where there is no future. You invest where there is longevity. When there is longevity, where there is future, where you can see tomorrow. The meaning of investment simply means I want interest. You don't invest where there is no interest. You don't invest where there is no benefit. You don't invest where you don't see future. That is madness. So if you're that man that is investing in a girl that is just your girlfriend, no commitment, no marriage, you're wasting your time. She will forever see you like a maga. Women are gold diggers. Trust me, every woman is looking for a ladder to climb to where she's going to, and when she gets there, she will toss you away. So men, don't fall for that again. Don't be a victim. Don't invest until there is commitment or marriage. Future. Number 2, deprive her. When you deprive a woman, you train her independent mind to be powerful. When you give a woman everything she wants, when she wants it, you will spoil her and she will take you for granted. But when you deprive a woman, you get to see if she can withstand the storm. When you deprive people, it simply means you're not going to give them that thing when they want it. Even God deprived us and give us what we pray for.
If you're in a relationship, let everything go.
When you deprive people, it simply means their want, what is not needed at that point in time. A lot of men will go extra mile just to please a woman, just to satisfy her, because a lot of you think that if I don't give her that thing at that particular time, she's going to cheat. If I don't give her that thing at that particular time, then let she go, she's not yours. When you deprive a woman, you test her patience. Depriving doesn't mean I'm not going to give it to you, but maybe I don't have it at this time. Wait. That's how you know a woman that is dead. That is how you know a woman that is futuristic. That is how you know a woman that is patient. Except it is urgent. Except it is life and death, medical, something you know that is really needed. But when it comes to all this fairy stuff like bone straight hair, buy me a phone, buy me this, fly to Dubai, deprive her. Watch her, especially when it's her want, not her need. There's a difference between want and need. Needs are things like food, shelter, clothes, things that are connected to life. Wants are things like bone straight hair, cosmetics, phones, those fairy things that just spice our lives. Learn to deprive a woman. A lot of you men are the people who have made a lot of women gold diggers, because you always want to give them things that you don't have, things that you cannot afford. A lot of you men are people who have spoiled women because you always want to impress them when you meet them. You meet a woman and you make her feel like you have it all. That is the first impression she's going to go with. Then when she asks you and you don't have and you say no, she say you are stingy. Even our parents deprived us. Depriving people sometimes is love. It is not everything that your child give you, that your child asks you that you can afford, that you give to your child. There are sometimes your child will ask you for something and you say, I don't have money now, wait. You can give it to them on their birthday. You can give it to them when they pass an exam. You can give it to them on their anniversary. You can give it to them anytime. But you deprive them and make them wait. You build their patience as human. I know a lot of women are going to be looking at me and saying, what is Blessing saying? I said what I said. A lot of you women do not know how to manage emotions. A lot of you women do not know how to manage good men. A lot of you women take good men for granted. And as a man, you are going to train your woman. If you don't train a woman, she's going to climb on top of your head. If you don't train a woman, she's going to cross her boundaries. What makes you a man is the ability to be a man, make a decision. A woman will only share in the decision. In as much as we preach equality, but there would always be a leader. There can't be two captains in one ship. And what does a leader do? A leader is the one who stands on the decision. He doesn't make the decision, but he stands on the decision. He's going to have other people who are going to contribute to the decision making, but he's the one who is going to stand to the decision, because he's the one that is going to carry the consequences of that action. That's what makes you a man, and that's what makes you a head. You will take up that mantle as a man. A lot of you men have sold your birthright just because you claim that you are in love. And that's the reason why a lot of women disrespect you. If you don't take up the mantle as a man, a woman will climb on top of your head, especially when you're providing. It is provision that makes you a man. And so long as you can provide, you should be able to take up that mantle. Number 3. Don't let a woman make a decision. Let her share in that decision, especially when she's not independent. A woman who is not doing anything does not have the right to make a decision. What is she deciding? She does not have the right to tell you that I want to travel out of the country, I want to do this one, I want to do that one. No. When you allow her share in the decision, you test her independent mind. You allow her contribute. Remember, you are the head, she's the neck. Many men need to learn to be emotionally intelligent when it comes to love. If you're not emotionally intelligent, women will take you for granted. And that is what have happened to a lot of good men. You see a lot of good men crying and wailing. What did I do? You didn't do anything wrong. The difference is that you're not emotionally intelligent. So you allowed a woman cross her boundary. And when a woman crosses her boundary, she will disrespect you. When a woman crosses her boundary, she will trample on your ego as a man. Number 4. Don't you ever carry her family responsibility. If you're a man and you're dating a woman, relationship, no commitment, no marriage, don't you ever carry her family responsibility. The moment you carry her family responsibility, that is what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. That is not your job. Your job is to be in a relationship with her. You are getting to know her. And when you are in a relationship with people, it's okay for you to assist them. Assistance is different from responsibility. When you are in a relationship with her, you're not responsible for her. You are only assisting her. It simply means you can be a shoulder. She should not give you family responsibility to carry. That's not your job. The moment you start carrying a girl that you are dating, a family responsibility, you begin to build her expectation. You begin to make her mind lazy. They will begin to want you and marry you for the wrongest reasons. The day you begin to have financial problem, they will mess you up. Remember, like I said, oftentimes it is you men that spoil your women. It's depending on the way you train them. It is not what you give a woman that makes a woman stay. What you give a woman is a plus. What makes her stay is if she wants to stay. If a woman genuinely loves you, she's going to look beyond what you give to her. She's going to look at your potential. She's going to look at how you treat her. She's going to look at the future. What
in relationship.
But the problem with a lot of men is that you think that when you get a woman, you want to buy her.
Because men can down.
Men, the problem with this is that you think that women are transactional. We are not transactional, we are emotional. Forget the fact that a lot of women come and tell you I like money, I like money, I like money. That's a lie. We like love more than money. The reason why we started collecting money is because we realized that a lot of men are not going to give us love. That's why we turned it into a transaction. And we turned it into a transaction because that's what a lot of you men want. Because you don't want to give us love, commitment, or you don't want to be emotionally attached. You make it transactional. It is you men that brought money into the picture.